Alright, I know it's been a while again. यो वर्ष अलि त्यस्तै भइरहेछ, धेरै दिन गायब भइदिने यताउति टाइपको। तर आजको चाहिँ एपिसोड it's gonna change a lot of things. As you might have guessed, मेरो title but I'm gonna talk about Paradygm, जुन चाहिँ मेरो company छ. It's not Paradygm, it's not Paradygm, it's not Paradise, it's Paradygm, bro. It's Paradygm. So recently few episodes आएको थियो जुन चाहिँ मैले एक्चुअली भन्दा अलिकति जबरजस्ती नै बनाउँछु किनभने I don't want to keep you guys waiting. So recent 3-4 vlog मैले बनाउनु त बनाए तर हावा पारामा बनाए. यसो फर्केर हेर्दाखेरि I don't really like it. I'm just doing it for you guys. अनि मलाई त्यस्तो अबदेखि बनाउनु चाहिँ छदै छैन. So everything is gonna change and I want you guys to listen to my story about my company Paradygm. It all started out in 2011. I just had a cheap DSLR camera which could not even take videos and a big dream. Paradygm सुरु गर्दा त हामी 4 जना थियौं. 2 जना चाहिँ इभेन्ट्स को लागि अनि 2 जना चाहिँ फोटो र भिडियो को लागि. त्यतिखेर नो एक्सपिरियन्स थियो, न त पेशेन्स, खाली सक्सेस पाउनु मात्र हतार थियो. So the team came down really soon and the event को team had to leave us. So it was just Roshan and me. We were left as a very small production company. Luckily, we found decent work from time to time and I was quickly learning a lot about videography and editing. We were shooting cover videos too and were planning to do events like what Channel Arbitrary is doing right now. But त्यतिखेर YouTube wasn't as big and things did not go according to our plan. अनि त्यस्तै काम गर्दै जाँदाखेरि we started doing videos for NGOs which did wonders, as that's when I realized about my potential in documentary filmmaking. My abilities to write a script and to narrate as I'm doing right now. Also, that's when we met this Kale Bhai. I'll come back to him later. After a couple of years working together, my friend Roshan fell for the love of his life. They got engaged, they got married, and our lives had to change path because he couldn't rely on the small time work we are doing back then. So 2012, I was alone, very confused, perhaps the worst year for me. At times, I would even feel depressed because I wanted to do so much, yet I didn't even have a proper camera nor a computer. I could not work, and work has always been very important to me. At that time, Roshan lent me his camera and computer. I made a short film with Saruk Tamrakar. I guess most of you guys know him. It went great for us. We won a very important movie making competition and some cash. That kind of boosted my confidence and gave me a lot of hope. So I made up the courage to ask my parents to buy a bundle of camera gears, and within a few months they did. It turned everything around. There was more pressure now. I had to prove that I could make it. And since then, there has been no looking back. I started doing music videos on my own, made some money, bought new gears. I did weddings, made even more money, bought even more gears. And by the beginning of 2014, I had these guys working for me. This is my cousin Manish. He really looks up to me. We even had the same hair, bike and everything. Very humble and sincere. And this is Sulav. I've had numerous people working for me, but no one has ever even came close to how passionate and hardworking this guy is. A small but a very amazing team. A team that believed in my vision. Together we did a lot, made a lot, and within 1 year we were hiring loads of people for work. We were shooting major events. Kune mata about a dozen people hire garda hunthyo hamle. And yastै गर्दा soon I met Shishir too, and by this time we had a core team of 5 people and there was a long list of people we were hiring at the time. 2015 had only begun and we already had enough work for the entire year. Things were looking really great. There was so much to do. But then again, April 25th, 2015, the earthquake brought all of our dreams down. We all had to part ways. Sulav, the most hardworking one, went back to Hetaura because his house was damaged and he had to give time to his family. The ones in Kathmandu couldn't leave their homes, and I started going out of Valley very frequently. It's the relief for Gangma. This is the time when I met Michael. and also the time when I started vlogging. After this, you pretty much know how my life went. There's load of stories that I shared with you and even more stories that didn't even make it to the vlog. This is the time when my career began to take a very different direction. I realized that मैले पहिला गरेको documentaries-हरुको काम, photography, the weddings मा यताउति spontaneous भएर खिच्ने, everything was preparing me for this, and I was loving it. Then after months, we sat down and decided to bring back the team together and start all over again. We tried to come back together to the form we were in, but this time, money did not attract me. I began getting less and less interested in all the work I used to do. With so much traveling during the earthquake and blockade, all I could think was about sharing the stories on YouTube to everyone. कस्तो कहाँ के भइराछ हुन्छ नि मेरो लाइफमा जे भइराछ, I just wanted to share that. Every idea I thought was for my YouTube content. It was kind of selfish, but I felt right about it. Even all of my staffs have been in my skits or my vlogs. And that's the number one rule in my office. We don't work hard, we work smart, and we always try to make the best of the time we have. Even though all of these guys were younger than me, they always taught me about different things. My team at Paradygm has always been great. I feel lucky that such great people were a part of this office. There are memories that we'll share that will live forever. The office has always been my second home, and the team members have always been my second family. But yet again, no matter how good these guys were, I had to let them go. I tried full-time YouTubing, but that didn't pay my bills. I did commercial work. I got the opportunity to shoot feature movies, Nepali, but though they paid me really good, that didn't kind of make me feel content. I just felt stuck. Duita dungama khutta haleko jasto. I was really stressed out. म vlogs मा नै regular हुन सकेन अनि clients लाई नै काम फेरि ढिला हुन थाले. And in 2017 I took the risk. I traveled for months. I gave it all, but still I found myself being stuck somewhere in the middle. This led me to another place in my life where I was pushed to go back to safety, go back to the money I was supposed to make, go back to the project I was supposed to work on. But regardless to how many options I have, from deep down inside, something always tells me to keep following my dreams.
So यो एक हप्ता अगाडिको मात्रै कुरा हो. I went to GDN, Graphic Design Nepal. अनि as you guys know, म PlayStationहरु खेल्न गएको थिएँ. I told you कि हामी यो भाइटिका भन्ने short film देखि लिएर actually most of my documentaries and short films को लागि म उनीहरुलाई edit गर्न दिन्छु, design गर्न दिन्छु. And it seems like हाम्रो काम together works really fine. I make the concepts and they do the work. Basically editing उनीहरुको धेरै राम्रो छ किनकि जति young मान्छे I think तिनी यस्तो टेक्नोलोजी एडिटिङ भरमा राम्रो हुन्छ. So we made a plan.
The Graphic Design Nepal team is coming together with Paradygm. This is the most bold move that I've ever taken from my company, which is now our company. This team truly understands me, and together we are fully committed on working on our goals, working on all of the things that we've been planning throughout the years. And if I don't make it now, I just never will. So right here in front of you, another chapter of my life unfolds, and together with these guys, we're gonna chase the dream like never before. So let's welcome the new team.
Yes, bro, welcome. Monitors are
Yes, monitor.
Now you have to get the nostril action. Just come on. No.
अघि नको आई वाज टकिङ अबाउट तिमीलाई मैले काले केटा भने तर तिमी गोरो भइसक्यो अहिले होइन थिङ्स हेभ चेन्ज सो दिस इज अजय इज द मेन एडिटर अबदेखि हाम्रो कम्पनीको होइन सो दिस इज बिगेस्ट हाम्रो अफिसमा सबभन्दा ठुलो सेटअप एन्ड दिस इज सिक्कुम हि इज द म्यानेजर एज वेल एज द डिजाइनर एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ होइन एन्ड हि डज अ लट अफ वर्क सो हामीसँग मिटिङ्समा हुन्छ एभ्रिथिङ एन्ड you guys know Anurag is my tribal buddy. He's going to help me with the vlogs. So he's going to help me with the vlogs. He's going to do the designing and our company planning and everything. And he's going to do the editing, the chief editing, you know?
अलिक भएन अलिकति फेरि गरौँ न कपाल अलिकति त्यस्तो भएन क्या त्यसो एक राउन्ड फेरि क्या एक टेक जाओस् झन् दामी हुन्छ त्यसमा